Welcome to Rent-A-Gob Unleashed, and if you're looking for someone to quietly nod along, then you're in the wrong place. I'm Rent-A-Gob, loud, lively, and always ready to speak my mind, so expect a no-hold-barred mix of opinions with a sprinkle of dry humour and a lot of banter. Some say I have a voice for the radio and a face to match, but hey, that's why you're here, right? So hit that subscribe button, well only if you can handle the truth, with a side of sarcasm. Enjoy. But yeah, so obviously you've had Kirsten on, right? I watched a little bit last night, and Alex, yes, and Alex, you little legend. There's someone else, there is someone else, it's not just those two. Secret Haven, Alex, Chronic Lives, there you go. Secret Haven, Alex and Chronic Lives. Fuck off, I'm in the mood for her today. James Coford, don't know him, so you're going to have to message me. So yeah, her tube, obviously different side. Right, I'm going to put don't show for 10 minutes. Doing my head in and I end up screaming her head off otherwise. And we don't want that now, do we? So, so this is saying, so most of these clips are from Secret Haven, so pick yourself up. So this is the one where her tube was on the flip side. Let me just do that. Big up, Zoe, you little legend. For the we are family. Thank you. Oh, big up for the families, you little fucking legend. Thank you, sweet. Right, so this was from yesterday. I nearly put my joint in the picture then. So I'll read out for you. Everyone drop these to follow, by the way. Secret Haven, Alex and Chronic Lives, because they have all the best edits for these. Big yourself. Oh, who just sent that? Big up, Mini-Me. Thank you. It's in the state of ours. We will get to Kirsty in a bit, so I presume that's who some of you are talking about here. Right. So this is what was put up yesterday. Thought she had inverted her camera as the NJ was on the opposite side, but looking back at my videos from tonight and thanks to her freckle, I noticed the NJ has swapped sides. And she has a new NG. All in the space of 2 hours. So, let's just go back. So this is where... So we're going to zoom in on the top picture here. Okay. That's the top one there, top left. Now we're going to go to the top right here. Alright, and now we're going to go... a freckle, and then we will go back up to the first two again, and a freckle, and we'll go up here, back to that, just make sure it's all matching up. Hello, hello, hello. Right, and that these are 2 hours apart, I believe. So that was her NJ swapping sides. Not only that, who in here still believes or has any inkling that she's paralysed, waist down? Anyone still have an inkling that she's still paralysed, waist down? It's a new diagnosis coming this one. Well, we're going to get into that one in a second. Yet again, thanks to Secret Haven. Right. So we're just go back out there, back into there. Right, so these are just some of the clips, like from her being paralysed. So I'm actually just going to go straight onto your profile here, 1 second. Right. Right, so we're going to go from here. These are all in the last couple of days, may I add. She does have an active account, yes. And 6. Oh, hey Paige. So she's paralysed from the waist down. Remember? Paralysed from the waist down. These songs. Oh, look at that! Straight away. This is the one with her face. That's confused me now. It was clean, but I wanted matching.
You got any? Pull myself up the bed, Jesus. I pull myself up on this end. I'm terrible for it.
Terrible for it, yeah? Hold on. Look when she says it.
This end, I'm terrible for it.
So I fucked up. Hi.
My carers get really scared because my legs go wobbly, obviously, because they can't really hold me. And it's like,
oh, is that?
No, never mind. But I lock quite a lot of the time, which is handy.
I didn't realise you'd stolen it.
Oh, I didn't know.
Not good, but handy. Go wobbly, obviously, because they can't really hold me. And it's like, well, never mind. But I lock quite a lot of the time, which is handy.
I can flip the camera straight up.
Not good, but handy.
Oh well. Reversing one revenge and then 2 tubes. But I'm going to show you someone in a minute who's been through all this and has her opinion as well.
Scooch my bum down, see if I can get this running.
You won't. You weren't there. But this is her. This is her paralysed.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
So look, full body movement. She always laughs when nervous, caught out.
It was clean, but I wanted matching. You got any?
That leg. See, completely off screen. That won't hold up.
Pull myself up the bed, Jesus. I pull myself up on this end. I'm terrible for it.
Visibly cast.
My carers get really scared because my legs go wobbly, obviously, because they can't really hold me. And it's like, well, never mind. But I lock quite a lot of the time, which is handy.
That's what she was wearing.
Not good, but handy.
This is her taking a proper piss take out of everyone that generally is paralysed. Oh.
Scooch my bum down, see if I can get this running.
Her legs, so she would have flopped.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Scooch my bum down, see if I can get this running.
Does she put the food in or not? Well, she eats food and she Figgy's feed as well. Paralysed from waist down, and even I can't move. I don't move that fast. But can you even do that, Stacey? Is my question. If you're paralysed from waist down, can you do what she's just done? Scoot, yeah, okay. Do you know what I mean? It's full on movement, right? Sorry, I might miss your comment. Sorry if I do. So this is doing Jay swapping sides. Well, this is what this woman thinks. It's factitious syndrome, yeah, which is basically the same thing. She's put weight on a hell of a lot. Right, so this is an important one because what you've pointed out here, Secret Haven, is absolutely bang on. But there are a couple of more that she obviously added. So this is the illnesses that Kirsten claims to have. This is all just by her hashtags. Everything she has hashtag of the illnesses she claims that she's got. So I'm going to hold the phone like that because a lot of the things will come up here. So keep an eye here because they will also come up, okay? But I would suggest, for those of you that want to see the hashtags, because I'm holding the phone like this, swipe the comments off. Swipe the comments off from left to right or whatever way it is for you. So then you can see the hashtags which will appear here. Alright? So that's just my advice. Swipe the comments off and then you'll look up here. You'll see the diagnosis here. You'll see the hashtags. So here goes. Gastroparesis, EDS, CFS, non-epileptic seizures, hypoglycemia, POTS, superior mesenteric artery syndrome, diabetes. I already have, Holly, we've already been there and done all that. Median accurate ligament syndrome, neurogenic bladder, Fowler syndrome, osteostatic intolerance, lupus, bladder failure, paraplegic. Right, so we're going to pause it here just before the video ends. So, this is the list of Kirsten things that she hashtags and claims to have. Now, don't forget the FND. That's there as well. Lots of big words. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm looking at this list thinking if someone's got every single one of them, shouldn't you be dead by now? If you've got all of that, you're a fucking miracle. Like, what the fuck? Surely, if you've got all that, you'd be near on, like, dead. Huh? That's a hell of a lot. That's a hell of a lot, no? To have all that, and this girl's still at home in a wheelchair, still shuffling about. And I say shuffling very loosely. Like, let's not beat around the bush here. Let's not fucking lie and sit here and go, oh, these can all be, like, managed at home when you've got them all together. Let's actually be realistic here. If you've got all this, the chances are you're pretty much the Walking Dead. Legit munchy, and I totally agree with you in that aspect. 24, see, all this, yeah, she's moving, literally, do you know what I mean? That's what I said loosely. But pick up the secret _haven, like you guys and Alex and Chronic Lives, you guys absolutely fucking smash it. So fair play to you. But this is what I'm saying, she's predominantly alone a hell of a lot. Oh, and may I add, so we got up a charity stuff yesterday. And that we'll come on to in a minute, by the way. Oh, Chloe, can you rechuck that in the thingy? Because I know that would have gone from yesterday as well. Hold on, wait there. We will get into that. Is that possible, Chloe? If you're able to send the things from the charity yesterday. Yeah. Alright, I'll crack on with this, like, well, that's sorting out, but we're getting to the charity anyway in a second, right? How do you have epilepsy and non-epileptic seizures? No, right? I guess as good as ours. These are just some of the list. Listen, I ain't, right, someone go and tell Karina and Stacks they can carry on, like, talking to kids for now, because I'm busy and I ain't even entertaining them. So, this is just a slight list, just because they can't hold the numbers, it's not my fault. And I'm not going to give them what they want. So this is just a slight list of everything Kirsten has said she's had. Sorry, I nearly dropped the phone. This is just a slight list of everything she says. Don't forget the FND and everything fucking else that she's got. I mean, like I say, she is literally a walking miracle. I've never known anything like it in my life. Honestly, it's like the Australian woman, I can't remember her last name, but it was Belle. I remember her first name. And apparently she had this miracle cure for stage 4 cancer. Well, this is what this cunt's going to be like. But I think someone might have tagged me on this account or my other account. But I'll show you the other woman I'm talking about. I'm sure the other one was. So, people have asked me to post this video without cropping it. So, this is Secret Haven's video. Big up, Yaz. This is Secret Haven's video, uncropped. Like, because I think it was a bit zoomed in, like, last time. So, this is it uncropped. This is the full Meg, we think it's purely because she keeps ramming the tubes down her throat and constantly changing them, more than likely. Yeah, she also said she was on the end of life. That is correct. See, look, you lot are also pinpointing more things that we hadn't, that weren't even written in that video. You know, you're all pinpointing the things that she's also said she lied about. Yes, she did also say she was on the end of life. Hey, PB, you're right, sweet. Yeah, she did say she was on the end of life as well. We won't forget that. So, obviously the person's put the first clip. Could you post the full version if you have it? I'm curious. It's just someone being curious. If anyone sees that person, don't take the head off, yeah? Just give them a chance.
What was yours for, lovely? Do you mind me asking? Because I'm guessing probably an ED or something.
It's just like, this is to do the medication and illnesses.
Unfortunately, I really don't have a choice because I have gastro-freezing. Well, I have stomach issues, gastro issues, so yeah, like...
Self-diagnosed, yeah?
Nothing to do with...
More than that, innit, Alex?
Anything like that, literally.
Thank you, Chloe.
Stomach doesn't work properly, so... Yeah, it goes straight into my intestines, which is where I'm tube fed into. Tube fed straight into my intestines, but...
So, right, there's on Reddit where she stands up.
Oh, okay, sorry, love. Sorry, I just jumped to a conclusion.
I'm not an edit.
I wasn't being nasty, I was just like... The way you said it seemed...
So her dad's account, actually her using it. So I've messaged it a few times. Well, I do fully believe that Dad has every involvement in this, and we're going to go through the charity thing in a minute. Some things just doesn't make sense for this charity, and where the fuck is its money coming from is what I want to know. Because their website shut down. So this was, Jesus, just some old ones. Anyway, big up the account. Let's go on to them. There you go. Big up the account, Secret Haven. I know they all don't. I know they've all said they don't want much, but listen, these put the clips together, and this is where you can find their edits. So, you know, at least we can do is just like, I'll push the fucking word out there a bit. Eh? Right, let's see. No, I might have to switch my account. Oh no, I'm on the right account. Okay. Right, let me just go. So I'm hoping someone's tagged me in. Let me just pause that there. So, we're going to go from here. Right. So, just as a little thing, please do not ask to promote Kirsten's account. Yes, we won't be giving you Kirsten's account name, sorry. Right, so this is a few things. So, Hiller is based in Norfolk, sharing his time between Fakenham and hot offices. John deals with variety of owner manager family businesses. So, this is here, look. On 20th of February 2024, Jill was pleased to present a cheque from to Claire from Rebecca's Wishes, which is the parents' charity, by the way, Rebecca's Wishes. Fundraising project was to raise money to help with their charity. Fakenham. The irony of the place she's from, right? Of course she's live right now. Right, so this is just from the charity. Right, so we're going to get into a few things. So, of course, let's have a look at the names and the trustees. So there's Kirsten's mum, the dad. I don't know if these are friends and family, these two, but there's mum and dad. These are trustees of this charity. Look, their forms and that, most of them have been late, apart from this one was always on time. Everything all checked out okay. So, next one. That's just to let you know, look, trustee, just so you can see, he's a trustee there. Right? Right, now let's go to, let's go through what the charity's got and paid out in the last few years. So let's check it. Ta-da, you're welcome. So 2019, total gross income was £2,040. Total expenditure, 5.1, or let's say 5.2k. Right? So they spent a lot more than they actually got. This year, 2020, total gross income was 5,860, and the total expenditure was 7.5. 2021, 1.5k was the total gross income, 1.2, nearly 2k was the taken outs. And 2022, 2.57k, total expenditure 364, and 2023. Where's your money gone then, hun? Why is your total expenditure in 2023 only £390, but your total gross income was £311? So please do explain to me where the other £2,500 has gone and what exactly it was spent on from the charity. Tell me exactly where that money went from the charity. Hold on. What would you say there? Let me just take that. Oh yeah, that's alright. But yeah, so that's the total. So that was the total expenditures from that charity, from Rebecca's Wishes charity, right, over the years. So the blue one, the second line here is the total expenditure. The second one is their gross income. The first one, sorry, is their gross income. So why 2023? Where did the rest of that money go? What did it go on? What did it go on for that charity? Rebecca's Wishes, where did that £2,500 go from that charity? Your total expenditure in 2023 was £390, but your total gross income was 3.1k. So please tell me, where has the rest of that money gone? What did it go on for the charity, if it went towards a charity at all? What did it go on? And I just also want to point out their charity, Rebecca's Wishes, even the internet page or your homepage, web browser, whatever you want to call it, has also been closed down. So there's not even a fucking web page for this no more. There's not even a web page for this. So where is your other £2,500 gone, hun? Does charity publish what they spend funds on? Well, not necessarily all of them, but they give you breakdowns roughly of expenditures and stuff like that. Oh, brilliant. Cheers, Pat. So, yeah, where has the rest of that money gone? Where have you spent that money that should be spent on that charity? Where's that 2.5k gone that should be spent on that charity? It's your point of a charity. So where is it? And just for those of you that don't believe me, yeah, again, Rebecca's Wishes, our 2023's fundraising project, £300. So how was your only expenditure? Only £390 throughout a whole year. Just so you know, trustees are there. Yes, it is Life as Riley. This is exactly it. So, these are the trustees, this is them. There is no longer a web page for this. We searched high and low yesterday. And I'll tell you what, if it's in plain sight and they've just slightly switched up, it could very well be. But you try searching for Rebecca's Wishes and see if you can find a webhook. And if you do, send it to me, absolutely. But yeah, so there we go. Look. That's like there was returns and stuff like that, you know, what you get, accounts, la-di-da-di-da, you know, the standard shit. This is how we know it's all true. We don't come with lies. Look, charitycommissions.gov.uk. It's been closed recently. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, I wonder why. So there's the trustees again. Just so you know, accountants. Oh, look, there's the expenditures. So I want to know where that 2.5k went. Where did it go? This is public information. This is correct. This is for Rebecca's Wishes, i.e. Kirsten Cunningham's dad's and mum's charity. So you can see all the expenditures here in the second row. In the first row is the total income. So as you've noticed, these kind of would ring around about right, all these four, yeah? But this one is way fucking off. So tell me why it's way off. Hey Louise, sweet, I hope you're better now, babe. So tell me, why is that one extremely off? These, look, your expenditures tend to be more than what you're getting. Listen, it happens. But this one seems really off, 2023. So the question I'm now asking, why did they close it down? Why? Why was it closed down, huh? And yes, you're probably fully well aware that Kirsten's mum and dad are going on holiday. Don't worry, they're not going anywhere abroad in the UK, so it'll be really easy to find. You know, unfortunately, when your daughter plays games online and you sit there and abide by it, you can't think you're going to get an easy life ever. Oh, would you look at that? That's just to prove the site. Look, under Rebecca's wishes, this site is under maintenance. What a fucking surprise. What a surprise, huh? Because that's, like you said, closed down. She's also cropped herself on photos. Let me just make sure there's no names in that. This is from Alex's page. So big up, Alex. This is on your page. Literally all I have. Look. This is, some of you may remember this picture. How'd you find all this? It's public information, huh? You know, public information. And listen, if I'm coming with facts, I like to come with receipts and what's presented in front of me. I won't just run off text messages or hearsay. I need the Photoshop. Yeah, so a lot of you will remember the Photoshop. So look at the photo. Big up, great JW. How are you, sweet cheeks? Ready? Ta-da. Same photo, look. Exactly the same. Pillows laid the same, the bags laid the same. Like, how bad can your fucking photo editing get? Like how bad, I mean, I'm not saying you've got to be artist of the year, right? But one, if you're going to pick an image off Google, you don't scroll from the top, you take from as close to the bottom as you can. Because I tell you now, not many people are searching to the bottom, unless your name's Rent-A-Gob, because I will. But you just reverse search it. So yeah, that's just to clarify. People are falling for that. They are so disrespectful, students and honest as well. I do agree. So that's just to prove it. But yeah, like I say, my main question tonight is going over check the DC. In what bit the all inclusive there. Let me have a look. Right, people saying it's fake or takedown. Right, this is for the people that saying it's fake. There you go. That we've just done that right now. That's for you telling us it's fake. That's just been done right now. Right, there's a time. 21:51. That's just been done right now. So no, it's not fake at all. There's your proof to cancel that being fake straight away. You're more than welcome. So that's just to prove to you, because, you know, we don't like lying, you know. We have no need to lie when it's all there in front of you. Moddy, you can be quiet. Moddy, guess what? You can sit in silence. And if you're Kirsten's dad or mum, I hope you're going to have a great holiday, because all the time I've got involvement in it, it's going to be a holiday from hell. Enjoy. So, yeah, absolutely. So that's that one done. I just wanted to go to this other bit, 1 second. Hey everyone, I hope you're enjoying the content so far. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support means the world to me. And let me know in the comments if you're liking what you see and what you'd love to see next. Thank you for watching. Called to charity. I'm in the UK at the moment, but don't you worry, I've got people that are on this shit.
I've run out of tubes. No, look, because they get provided. I've run out of tubes once, but that was like literally when we were in the pandemic, like 2022, and I actually did have to buy one.
Right, so we're gonna re-listen to that bit again, Hans. Oh.
Admit to that, I had to buy one, but I've run out of tubes. No, look, because they get provided. I've run out of tubes once, but that was like literally when we were in the pandemic, like 2022, and I actually did have to buy one. I do admit to that, I had to buy one, because literally, yeah.
Did you just have to buy one? This was 2022, 23, is you asking for tubes and stuff? Is you asking for more tubes and meds? No, but you've only bought one once, haven't you? You've only done it once. And listen, may I add, I have receipts, Kirsten, of the things you have bought online through sellers as well. They have sent me proof. However, for me to even show any of this, I've got to make sure I have blurred out absolutely everything possible to protect these people that have got hold of this. For obvious reasons, why I would have to protect these people, so what they got hold of. I will edit it. I say edit. I will blur out names and everything like that, so they can't get in trouble. And I will show you. But you have to bear with me a few days for that. Quite a bit. So yes, she has been buying it off other people. A lot.
Literally, it was a nightmare.
And elsewhere, Pixie.
In the UK and everywhere, I think.
Big up, Stace.
And someone was like selling one, so I did just buy it. I knew it was sterile and stuff, it said it, and it was in a packet. And that was fine, but like, it was really dodgy of me to do, to be honest. But I did it and I admit to it, so whatever. But that was just once because, yeah, I ran out of tubes and I just couldn't get any. I can't go to my local hospital just to get them because it's too far away. You get 1,000ml drain ones, yeah. So, our area, they do supply, darling, that's what I'm saying. They normally supply, but we had a supply issue and a huge shortage in...
A parent stand by it.
So the NHS always supply, lovely, but like I'm saying, we had a shortage all over the UK during COVID. We had huge shortages everywhere, even of feed, darling.
But yeah, I have multiple evidence, actually more than I'd probably imagine, that proves to me that you're chatting shit, Kirsty. Like I said, the people that you have bought off. Because I just want to make one thing perfectly clear, and I want to make this very clear, that when people say, how can you get all this stuff without prescriptions and God knows what, without the medicals like approval, let me tell you now, when on the internet, you can get hold of absolutely anything. And I mean anything. You can get all sorts of narcotics. You can get even the most banned and restricted stuff. You can get GUNs. You can pick up God knows what on the internet that you like. And I mean everything. The internet can be just as dangerous as the real world. In fact, you could potentially argue it be more dangerous than the real world. You could argue that. Like, it's fucking... We just got a teamer in it. But, yeah, what you just seen in the poll is a brief of what she's lied about. And as we all know, do we think it's Munchausen? It was now known as Factitious disorder, innit? I'm trying to find that girl. Has anyone seen the girl that's been doing videos on there? It's something Journey. I can't remember her name. If anyone remembers her name, do tell me. Because I want to whack her on. I've been talking to her. And I'm going to see if maybe she'll come and talk one night. You've messaged me. All right, Alex. I'm following you on this account, aren't I? Just so it don't go in request. Yeah, I am. Caitlin's Journey, thank you. There it is. Right. Journey. So... Right, there she is. Right, so this girl, I've only started watching recently. I don't know if this is the right account. Is that the right one? Right, yes, we have. So I started watching her recently because she started talking about Chronic Nikki. So this girl, praise this girl to be fair. Like, listen, I still keep my wits over myself. So this girl used to do this sort of stuff. This girl used to have this problem and do what Kirsten's doing, but not to the extent that Kirsten's done, as she states. This woman has now got a lot of help, gone through a lot, and, you know, she's got her life back in order. So I've just been asking questions. So I just want to watch a couple of her videos with you, as in someone on the opposite perspective that used to do this but is now better. So I thought it'd be good for us to watch, and drop her a follow while you're at it as well, just to watch and listen together from someone on that side.
As somebody who used to fabricate illness and fake illness from a standpoint of wanting opiate painkillers or from a standpoint of wanting attention, I feel that I have the qualifications, for want of a better word, to speak about Kirsten Cunningham. I've done a few videos on this girl over the past week about different things she said and lies she's told and misinformation she's put out there. And I've seen a few videos on my For You page this morning, and I've come to the conclusion that that girl is so ill, just not in the way she wants us to believe she is. She is very mentally unwell. I never told lies that are anywhere near the scale that she's on, but even I needed mental health help to get the help I needed to not fabricate illness and tell those lies anymore. She needs sectioning, and I think until that happens, I don't think she's going to break this character that she's playing. Also,
this is a very brave thing to do.
She is quite clearly gouching and nodding out due to the medication, an insane amount of medication that she's taking.
I've been talking to her on my other account.
And when somebody mentioned, like, you need to have naloxone on hand, which is an opiate antidote, in case she ever accidentally overdoses, she then proceeds to tell people that it's illegal. It's most definitely not. I've got some in my glove box, and I've got some in my home. Like, it's most definitely not illegal. And telling people this information could have a detrimental effect. If somebody hears, oh my God, naloxone's illegal, they go and put theirs in the bin and then they overdose, then what's going to happen? Like, yeah, the girl needs to be stopped, and I mean,
listen, it takes guts, because you can see in her face, like, that
this character that she's playing anytime soon, her whole personality is her being ill and fiddling with the tubes and fiddling with the hair, which is like a telltale sign that somebody's lying.
Addict behaviour, very good, very similar.
Like, nobody with tubes faffs with them that fucking much. But yeah, she needs help. You know what? At the beginning, I had some kind of sympathy and compassion for her, because, like, I've not been necessarily where she is, but maybe a more mild version of her. And it was a very lonely, isolating part of my life. And she's clearly got no quality of life. I don't have any fucking sympathy for her now after the things I've heard. She needs to be stopped. Her mods need to get some form of help, because they have been brainwashed. They think, oh, all hail Kirsten, she can do no wrong. I can tell you right now, she can. And if you are one of her mods and you're watching this, please reach out to somebody. There's many people on this platform right now that may say things about Kirsten like myself, but at the basis of where this is coming from, I just want the girl to get help, and I want her mods to get help as well.
Right, so I just want to clarify, for those guys that have missed a good hour of this so far, I will be uploading this to YouTube. I will upload this later on tonight when I come off. If you follow or subscribe, whatever you have to do on YouTube, to Rent a Gob Unleashed, and it will be up there in the next 24 hours for you guys that have missed. But we're just talking about Kirsten Cunningham, as I like to call her, Cunningham, because she's a con artist. But now we're just listening to a girl that has actively spoken online, says she used to do the stuff, not to Kirsten's extent. So it's not, I think it's good, like, for us to just listen to and get the opposite side of someone that's been through, that done that, not to Kirsten's extent, that done that, but, you know, has come out the other end. But yes, check Rent a Gob Unleashed, subscribe on the YouTube, because that's where we put all exposures.
Because they're not being treated. If you
right,
were
I keep going back to that moment in the...
Let me just check.
Do you know what? I don't know. I wouldn't say he's totally to blame. I think he definitely enables her and her behaviour.
Yeah, I've already
obviously Kirsten's sister died when they were children, so, you know, that man has lost a daughter, and I think he probably will do whatever it takes for him to still have Kirsten in his life.
I believe the dad's involved personally, but I do understand kind of why he don't want to lose his only daughter,
is
innit?
him enabling the shit out of her and her behaviour.
It's been good, Wanda, sweet. You're
I saw
right.
a comment and a post the other day talking about how Kirsten basically has glass child syndrome. And I think when you look at the basis of all of this, it's really quite sad. Like, there's always a reason as to why people are the way they are and behave the way they behave. Doesn't make it correct.
One sec.
But obviously losing a sibling is a traumatic event, and she probably saw the attention that her sister got when she was sick and probably now wants that for herself. I don't know. I don't live inside her head.
Right.
But yeah, I wouldn't say the dad is totally to blame, but he definitely does enable her. Like, I don't know too much about the dad, but I saw a screenshot of her live, basically him saying that he speaks to her mods, and as well that she's always in contact with one of her mods throughout the night. She basically treats them like carers, and I think exactly in all of this, I really feel for the mods because they are vulnerable.
Her sister passed,
minors
quite severe.
Are genuinely ill, and they believe that she can do no wrong. It's very cult-like, but they're the ones I feel for in all of this. As time goes on, I'm really losing any kind of sympathy and compassion that I had for Kirsten. Because obviously, like I said in a previous video, I myself used to fabricate illness, either from a standpoint of wanting opiate painkillers or attention. I don't do that anymore because I seek to help with my mental health. But I had some form of compassion for her. I was never on the scale that she's on, not even close. But yeah, that any sympathy I've got for her now, it's gone. Like, I only care about her moderators and that they get the help that they deserve and get away from this dangerous individual.
But fair play to this woman, because you know what, she's been through this, and this is kind of what I would have loved this at the beginning, to be honest. I wish I'd have known this woman when I very first started this, because it would have been nice to have her insight from the very beginning of this. So this is why we're kind of listening now, so we'll just listen to the next few. She hasn't got too many.
This morning I went to the chemist, picked up my methadone.
No.
Hi. So, I haven't bothered ringing them, but in the past...
She spilled a methadone.
Morning. So this comment was left on a video that I just
I think this is one I commented on, and she tagged me in it as well. Yeah. So this is when I roughly started commenting on my other account. I saw you ask something similar, Billy, so I've tagged you. I like it on this account because it's my unleashed account. But this is just like, I asked pretty much the same question as what this person asked up here, like how do you look at it from the perspective now, looking at Kirsten, and how did you change your way? So this is just her explaining that for those of you that want to know.
Cunningham, and that, you know, in the beginning I kind of had some sympathy and compassion for her because there was a time when I used to fabricate illness and tell lies, either from a standpoint of wanting opiate pain medication, or from a standpoint of wanting attention. May I ask how you were able to turn your fabricating behaviours around? Was it therapy, and if so, what type? So, after I used to, fabricate
if anyone's
illness,
got any heart meats in them,
like I say, 50% of that was because I wanted opiate pain medication. I discovered that I am an addict and was not only addicted to pharmaceutical painkillers, but also crack cocaine and heroin. And it was such a chaotic point in my life that it was...
Right, so me and this girl have a few things in common. I've never had Factitious, I've never lied about illnesses and stuff like that, but there are other traits that we've had in common.
Several years in,
you,
that I thought, oh, okay, I haven't told any of these lies in recent years. And then I entered addiction recovery and gained some self-awareness as to why I am the way I am and why I behaved the way I behaved. And I always used to just feel that in order to get attention from friends, that I needed to lie about things when... I mean, it doesn't even make sense to me because I don't understand why I would need to do that, but I wasn't comfortable with who I was as a person. I am now, and I don't ever feel the need to lie or fabricate illness or any kind of things in my life because I'm comfortable with who I am. But yeah, it was when I entered addiction recovery that I gained some self-awareness and thought, oh, that's why I did that. I have tried
maybe one day, Megan knows, I doubt it.
over the years, CBT, psychodynamic model.
Big up,
never necessarily
big up, Chloe,
therapy
thank
helped
you.
because I never used to tell the truth in them, so you know. But yeah, it was when I entered addiction recovery that things started to really turn around for me.
Big up Vicky for the treasure box.
But yeah, I think this is more common than people
let on. All my socials are up in the poll here, hun.
And it's been really nice to receive messages off people like, oh my God, I feel so seen. Like, I've never come into contact with somebody else who's honest about the fact that they used to fabricate illness and other things. And it's
this is why I've got the utmost respect for her, to actually come out on a platform as toxic as TikTok to say, you know, yeah, I did fabricate stuff and I did do this stuff. So big up.
Do you know what?
Big
I'm not
up,
ashamed
everyone.
of it.
You.
I didn't, like I said, I wasn't on Kirsten's level. I didn't used to do I didn't used to take money off people and shit like that. I was just a very lost little girl who was at war with herself. And I do have compassion for the younger me. Like, I did what I had to do. I did what I felt I had to do at the time. But yeah, like I said, I did have some compassion and sympathy for Kirsten when I first heard about her, but it's just getting a bit much now, and she needs to be stopped. But yeah, if you are somebody who has fabricated illness in your life or felt you needed to lie to gain attention, like, I see you, and it's okay, it's nothing to be ashamed of, like.
We don't promote Kirsten,
it is what it is.
We don't drop her username for that reason.
Yeah, I don't mind these kinds of questions. I will answer any kind of question like this I come across because, yeah, I don't mind.
And as we all know, I love asking questions, so I'm so pleased that this lady is actually willing to talk about it. And I'm actually going to see if she'll happily come and chat to us one night, maybe, if she's comfortable too. If she's not, I would never force anyone to do something they don't want to do. So I'd actually like to have a one-on-one conversation with her, an interesting chat. So I think it would be quite an interesting one, just to get to know more of a perspective on that sort of side. So of course, because I'm a nosy fucker, so I've just put that so would you let me get my finger. So would you say from your experience that Kirsten would be doing this more for attention, or that it's more mental health with her? It's nice to hear someone speak from this side. And there are a couple of replies, hold on, just so she's happily replied, bless her, and I love it. Honestly, with Kirsten, I'm 100% sure it's factitious disorder (Munchausen), and that she enjoys the attention she gets from the poorly look. I was never on that scale, but it all boils down to. But the TikTok kept removing her other comment, so that's hence why that says that. It keeps taking a second comment down, but then she just says it's madness how that comment is now, but Kay's allowed to do all this. And then I just put TikTok is annoying doing that because obviously I read the first one. But yeah, I'm going to see if this girl will happily come and chat to us one day, because I think she's quite an interesting person. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's interesting, isn't it? Because it's someone from that side. So it makes a difference.
So the clip...
So this one was 11 hours ago, so I'm just going to show you this one. And this is where she credited Secret Haven. We've also done one in this post, but, might as well just keep pushing it out there so you can watch it again.
I'm about to play you is off Secret Haven's TikTok of Kirsten
She's lovely, bless her.
Who is a girl who non-stop bangs on about the fact that she is totally paralysed from the waist down. Let's roll the clip, shall we?
It was clean, but I wanted action. You know what I mean?
We do love the Secret Haven.
So that's clip number 1. Let's roll clip number 2.
Scooch my bum down, see if I can get this running. It's temperamental.
I'm just going to pause this. Hold on, guys, because I keep seeing you asking, but we're kind of in the middle of something right now. At the end of this, I will look at Kirsty. Don't worry, I will get on to her. I'm just doing this right now, and then we'll be on with Kirsty. We will be there in a second. There is a few of our walkie, yes.
He fucked up.
This is a girl that states she isn't partially paralysed. She doesn't have some feeling. She has zero feeling in her legs from the waist
Which is what
down.
we've been saying.
In the first clip, she was basically up on her knees. And in the second clip, like, I'm telling you now, nobody has that upper body strength.
Amen.
Your game's up, Kirsten. I'd just quit while you're ahead, girl, because it's not getting any better.
And do you know what? Big up to her for this. I know some of you are wanting Kirsty. Well, you're lucky because that was the last video of this. To those guys that are saying there are videos of Kirsten, there are videos of Kirsten walking. There are. You can catch the full exposure that we done, the full 3-hour exposure that we done on Kirsten. And I believe that's the Observer's YouTube. So if you go on YouTube, type in the Observer, click their profile, go onto their playlist, and then it'll be Billy Awareness and Exposes, and then about the Kirstens in there. So it will be in there. How on earth is she not section? Well, we're hoping we go the right way. But that's Caitlin's recovery. Everyone, yet again, I advise everyone, as I do, like everyone drop her a follow in it. If you're keeping eyes on this saga and someone from that side, like what Kirsten's doing, I think she's definitely well worth a follow and can probably give us some maybe informative information just from her side of things from when she used to go through that sort of stuff. So I will get a hold of Caitlin and I'll have a chat with her and see if she's up for a little something one night so we can all have like a proper chat about it. Does that sound good? If she wants to, if she doesn't, then I'm happy to just talk to her like through message or whatever. It's not an issue. But yeah, so this is a woman, like I say, has been through all this sort of stuff. Not to Kirsten's level. She's never at Kirsten's level, as she stated. But she used to fake illnesses and stuff like that back in the day. No, I just think it's because obviously now, listen, we've watched enough of Kirsten. Kirsten, sorry, my bad. We've watched enough of Kirsten, like, to know exactly what's going on here. And listen, a lot of communities have spoken up, all the ones that she's particularly pissed off, shall I say, have spoken up, have all pulled out and said it's right. Whether these people get on with each other or not, I don't care. Not my circus, not my monkeys. But, like, Kirsty's side is something I'm interested to know, because I've never actually spoken to anyone on a level, like, about this sort of stuff in it, Munchausen and Factitious disorder and stuff like that.